Hello. How is everybody doing today? We are live. Because I don't know why. Um, I don't know why, but I do want to talk about I have wanted to talk about this for a while. So I was trying to play Stardew Valley on this PC today, and it is a pain because there are no keypad buttons. It's literally just or it's literally just a mouse pad, no mouse pad buttons. So I was getting stuck outside the house, right? And I don't know why that happens, but it happened. So that was my fun adventure today. Um today has been very hold on, let me adjust my microphone. Very unproductive. I'm actually gonna make sure that we are in fact being heard. So you guys might hear a little bit of feedback, because I do want to, make sure that you guys don't just see me talking. So I do apologize. I do. Okay. Yeah. No, we're heard. So I really have done a lot more live streaming on this channel because it takes a lot for me to actually find things to talk about and record because I live a very boring life. Today, like I said, uh, was very unproductive. Like I said, today is very unproductive. Uh, I it just I got nothing done today. I probably took a mid afternoon nap, so. Uh, I do enjoy an occasional mid afternoon nap. I don't know what brought that one on today. I got up at a decent hour, I thought anyway. So, um, yeah, there's a new episode of the podcast up on Anchor and Spotify. Let me just make sure that it is published. I have to make sure. Anchor.fm. We're going to go to the episodes list. Yes, it is up, and it is called The Future of Console Gaming. I spelled it wrong! I need to go in and change the name. I didn't even realize it. Because I added an I. Gay mine is how it's spelled right now. Gaming. I I'm just gonna respell it. Gaming. Update. Now it's right. So if you look up Future of Console Gaming, Unknown Gaming Podcast, you should find it. Um, we also played golf with your friends on that episode. That portion of the stream will be put onto YouTube because it's gameplay. It's not just podcast. And if you guys do want to watch that portion of the podcast, then there it is. I really haven't been streaming much because it's been crazy busy, crazy busy with project work, and today was the only non-productive day that I've had that doesn't count the weekend. Because the weekend I reserve for the podcast, and Sunday I completely reserve for myself. Sundays are my day off. And for those that remember when I would run a gameplay channel, when I ran, when I helped run Jazz Gaming as it was called, I would have to dedicate a lot of time I would have to dedicate at least a day for that, for recording and potentially editing. Um, However, I do want to get into live streaming again, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to stream. I could stream Switch Sports, but Nintendo Switch Sports, but I don't know. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Um, Honestly, though, like that would be cool. Like if I could get in and do that again, because that would be. What's the deal with this YouTube chat and why I can't see everything? Uh, no. The whole thing about this week was it was like just super crazy busy, and then today was just I crashed. Monday, I started working on the end of a project. Uh, I wish I was joking. Um, I genuinely wanted to try and get that project finished so I could debug, maybe tweak and add certain story elements as I saw fit. Um, because the goal is to have that game out by the end of year, into sometime by the end of the year, or maybe early January of 23. So we have several months to tweak, and I think that's where it became a non-productive day. Is because I'm hitting a brick wall when it comes to writing and sending. That's truth be told, that's exactly what's happening. Probably is I'm hitting a brick wall when it comes to writing the ending, and I'm actually going to make sure my phone is on a do not disturb, and it is. So let me just clear out these notifications. Song of Storms went live, which that makes me kind of sad because I can't watch. But for those that are watching this, go check out Song of Storms Play on Twitch. Twitch.tv/, I believe it's Song of Storms Play. Um, but the podcast is up for this last week, and we are going to be recording another episode in a few days. I have no idea what we're going to do. We've already done a casual gaming episode, but I've always been open for podcasts like episode suggestions. So if we go to uh I guess I could go look at the topic list that I had at the start of the where's the podcast channel? Podcast announcements. Let's go all the way up to the top, because I think so. We've got Black Mesa that I need to do, Elder Scrolls, Metal Gear, Castlevania, Game Jams, Halo Infinite, Breath of the Wild 2, worst games of the year, and Golf with Your Friends, which we can cross the Golf with Your Friends off of the list. I mean, like, there wasn't much to talk about. We just talked about consoles when playing Golf with Your Friends. So, I mean, Merg wants me to play Dark Souls. And it's not that I don't want to. Um, I'm kind of waiting for Bob to play Halo Infinite, because both he and I actually do enjoy playing Halo Infinite, and I do need to pick up the Master Chief Collection again and play that, because that is always that's always been a lot of fun, because I really like the old Halo games. I actually grew up playing Halo 1 through 3. Like, I say 1 through 3 because I think 3 came out in 2007. We probably didn't get it till later, but I do remember playing that game a lot in my teenage years. So I've been playing a lot of the Master Chief Collection, which means I have to set up my Xbox and the Xbox Capture once again, and then I have to set aside time to actually stream, and I have to make sure I have the batteries, because I think my Xbox controller is almost dead. So I might set that stream time aside for like a Friday event where I just sit and play Halo for 10, 12 hours. Um, I have no idea where we are in the Master Chief Collection. So that mostly because I played the Master Chief Collection on PC. But now that I'm running a mostly Linux setup, so I'm running Debian, uh, basically Debian, and Windows. Windows on that computer will not run the Master Chief like that computer will not run the Master Chief Collection. But so that means I have to start over. But I'm fine with that. It gives me a fresh start and a fresh perspective, or not a fresh perspective, but a good fresh start. You know. Um. So I guess the next big thing is, okay, what are the future plans for me? I'm actually gonna pull that up and I'm gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna go to my nose itches itch.io. Speaking of itch, we're gonna go to itch.io. I need to log in, I guess, because I don't know if I've logged in on this PC. Go to jams because there is one that I signed up for. That is coming up. It's not the G develop. Oh yeah, the Kinney Jam. I always pronounce it Kinney. That starts in 23 days, 15 hours, 15 minutes. August 20th to August 22nd. So everybody knows what that means. I get to document my experience. No, I am genuinely like I was going to take part in it last year, but life events came up that prevented me from doing so. Uh for those that don't know, I actually started working around that time last year. I started working on my 21st birthday, and my 21st birthday is coming up. So around that time, I would have just started working full time. So that took a lot of my time, and I couldn't focus on it. And I was looking forward to that jam for sure. Um, it's 2 days. Make a vertical slice is what I call it, because I'm pretty sure people continue to work on the games after the jam time has elapsed. But the initial submissions are what matter. Um, I feel like a lot of people use game jams to get a head start on their projects. I guess I don't know. It all depends on the type of person that you are. Uh, I know for me, with the RPG Maker Jam, that was definitely a one and done project, and I still feel bad because I rushed it because I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do for a story. Because I mean, I didn't have a story written up at all. Like, I didn't even have like a an idea that I haven't used yet. I was just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for a story, but you know, I need to get something out there because I want to do this. Um, I know I'm bumping the microphone a lot, but my the hair is getting in my face. And a lot of people tell me it's time for a haircut. It probably is. Uh, but game jams are really, really useful. Like, especially if you, uh, you know, especially like if you're working in a team, it helps you get used to working in a team, helps you learn communication, project management, all that. I actually did a game jam documentary when I took part in the X Jam uh, this last, winter, and that was a lot of fun. I really hope they do this again next year. The X Jam was a lot of fun for me, and I was very tired. You guys can go watch the video. You guys can see my progression of like before the jam, during the jam, and after the jam. I was incredibly thankful that I got to work with such an amazing group of people, and I don't talk to them every day, but they're all really cool people. Um, and I wish them the best in their future projects, their potential future projects. So, you know. Um, as for me, I've been working on a lot of shit since then as well. For those that are unaware, I have been working on specifically a text-based adventure in C Sharp and C++. Two very different games. One's a treasure hunt and one's a maze escape game. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I might be boring, but I keep myself busy. So, I guess I will talk to you guys later then. So consider this a video. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, bye bye. Bye.